Hello. Um, I'm gonna be doing a tattoo on this orange. If you can see that, I got stencil on there. Okay, so just to show you, here's my tattoo gun. Here's my liner, and this one's hooked up right now, my liner. And here's my shader. The difference between a liner and shader. Okay, a li a liner. You see the armature bar? The armature bar is supposed to, and then the armature bar and the spring. Okay, when you press the armature bar down, there should be about a nickel or a little bit thicker than a nickel, gap between the spring and the spring thing, Patrick. And now here's what it'll look like in motion. Okay, so that was the liner. Okay, now difference between a shader is that shader is more far down. It's about 2 nickels right there. So I'm gonna hook this one up and then show you what it looks like in motion. Okay, so here's what it looks like in motion. Not much of a difference, but because my camera kind of is crappy. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started with my liner. So I'm gonna try and get this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so it's my liner, and then I'm gonna dab it a few times in ink. And always have tissue so you can wipe off the excess, or else it'll just be a disaster. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. So it's going good so far. Oops. See, when you don't wipe it enough, it sprays. Just give it a draft. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. Now let's wipe it with the new tissue, because that one's kind of messed up. It's actually pretty good. There it is. Okay. So let's keep going. Oops. Well, I hit myself, so I'm gonna have that dot there for the rest of my life. There. Here it is. Okay, now let's wipe. So you don't want to use the same tissue to wipe because then it just smudges everywhere and it wrecks your work a lot. Okay. So, it actually looks really good so far. Looks pretty good. Okay, so that was lining. If you guys enjoyed. Hey guys. Um, yeah. So here's the finished product. Well, this is just from lining. Oops, you guys can't see that. It looks pretty good. For an orange, the oranges work the best. Bananas, they're alright, but they're too soft. So, okay, here's the finished product for the lining. Okay, so guys, just to tell you, when you're doing this, make sure the tip of your needle is, you can't see it. It just goes in. Because then ink spews everywhere, like on my hands and shit like that. And it's just not good. So, that's one thing. Okay, so I guess it's shading time. So, wait. When you're changing machines, take a piece of paper towel, just give it a few hits, and clean it all out. As I was doing this, guys, make sure you have thick toilet paper, because then you just hit your finger, and then you'll have that mark there for the rest of your life. So, yeah. Okay, so that's it for the lining. So I'll go into shading now.